if you like got some more insight from him on that and what he was able to share with you.
Yeah, no, I think what I kind of took away from my conversation with him is he just is a calm guy and he's taking advantage of his opportunities to play. And I think in Colorado, just to give some more context, and I talked to Evan Rao, who covers them full time over there, does a good job. And he really was telling me he just didn't get a fair shakeout toward the end. And so he had a weird start where they relied on him more than they probably should have and called him up and really put him in some weird spots. And he was even supposed to play in a playoff game at one point in his early time in Colorado and got sick and didn't get to play. But I think after just having that conversation and learning more about him, and that was my objective, was to just learn more about the goalie, learn more about his technique and his approach and how things work for him. And so with him, he told me, like any other typical Finnish goalie that I've talked to, is calm is best. And he has a simple approach. It's all about his mindset. It's all about his training. And like I alluded to earlier, and I'm going to go back to it, is he really does love getting to speak Finnish with UC. He can ask questions in a much different way than he was able to in Colorado. And then also, he really hasn't been able to do something like that until he was back overseas. And so I think for him to get to do that here, it's awesome. And he knows that, hey, the experience that this Nashville coaching staff has is probably one of the best in the league, if not the best in the league. So I think with him, getting to rely on Ben Vanderklok, I think is a really, really big asset. And every single time I see them out on the ice, it's constant conversation. It's constant evaluation of how to stack himself up and how to approach saves. And so I think for him, he's been calm, and that's been what Andrew Burnett has enjoyed the most about Justus coming in. Is he's calm, he's collective, he doesn't really lose his cool. And I've seen him get competitive at practices where he doesn't like to get beat and he lets the players know about it. I saw him bump into Roman Yossi the other day and was letting him know, like, that's not happening again. So